Hello, welcome to CryptoAdvance. Today we're going to be taking a look at Fight of the Ages, FOTA. The website is FOTA.io, and we're going to explore together this game right here, which is a MOBA. If you don't know what MOBA is basically a battle arena, so kind of like Dota and League of Legends. So let me show you a little bit of the website and of the project, which I'm sure you will like and enjoy very much. The beta is coming soon and it's going to be available both for iOS and Android. And of course, you will be able to play it online on your browser and having the Windows and Mac app. It will be available for you even if you are a mobile player or you are a PC Mac user. And this game is all about the metaverse. It utilizes the Microsoft Mesh. We're going to go through it in a little bit. Let's just start reading and explaining what the game is. Let's just start reading through this metaverse. Welcome to the metaverse, a new era where the real meets the virtual. Not only delivering the best 3D game experience, FOTA also empowers its players to roleplay and make their characters exclusively theirs in their fantasy world. Integrated with the MOBA-RPG genre, players can real-time interact with their teammates in the FOTA metaverse, powered by mixed reality from Microsoft. So if you don't know what this is basically the metaverse and the 3D software for virtual reality Microsoft has. And it explains more right here. With Microsoft Mesh, you are empowered to connect the FOTA metaverse anytime, anywhere with the device you are using. Once you get in, you can real-time interact with your fans and other players. Once it becomes available, you will be able to use augmented reality with the Microsoft Mesh software. Worlds. Out of this wide FOTA universe, there are many other worlds yet to be explored, but for the Battle of the Ether still takes place on the three worlds using the Unity saga: the Greenland, the Earth, and the Nightmare. The Greenland is the land of eternity, where was once the birthplace of the Ether. The Greenland is home to godlike creatures known as the Omni and the Dragon. Right here we're already seeing some of these characters, some of these races from the game. The Earth, the ultimate civilization. Here, elves, human, and king live together and receive the Omni's preparation for the dark days ahead. And then we have the Nightmare, the darkest night, a wasteland of FOTA universe, cold, dark, and cruel. Exactly what this world is called, nightmares. Only the darkest creatures like demon, ogre, and beast can survive here. So we see a little preview of all these three lands, these three worlds. And here we are presented to our heroes. So let's take a look at these heroes right here. The first one it shows is Sierra, and she is the goddess in Greenland. So here we see the attacks. So the first skill is Killing Blade, then we have the Darkest Shield, and we have the Secret of the Swords. You can see right here all the animations. This is probably like OT if you're familiar with the MOBA genre. And let's check out a little bit more of these races. We have Zell, Kyla, we have Orson, Abram, Cyril, Ira, Alva, Bearer, Gideon, Adis, Octonus, Grim, Amaltheus, and Keisha. And I think it goes back to Sierra. So these are all the characters. For sure, they will add more characters in the future. They will be releasing as time goes. But these are the starter characters that started heroes here on FOTA. And they can all have each different items, and items are gonna buff some stats, as we will see later. So each item will buff parts and some characteristics of these heroes and these lands. In the era of the Unity saga, there are a total of 30 lands on the three worlds: the Greenland, the Earth, and the Nightmare. Each land is encrypted and assigned a unique NFT. Since then, without the shadow of a doubt, only the strongest heroes can have enough power to take the lead and rule these lands forever. Here we go a little bit into the lore, the story behind the game, which of course each game needs to have a powerful and a nice story for the game to be entertaining. Otherwise, it's just going to be a meaningless game, which you can see here. And later on, we will also take a better look at the history. You will see that the lore is very, very good and detailed. So the Ether is the ultimate energy source that creates all the matters in the FOTA universe. Today, where it once lived is called the Greenland, inhabited by the Omni and the Dragon. The whole universe is yearning to protect its ether before the onslaught from the nightmare, with the evil ogre army led by the demon. It was in that moment, when all hope had faded, that the Omni came to Earth to offer the alliances to the elf and the human. Will the universe strike a balance between these forces, or will it get swallowed up by the bad? And finally, we have the roadmap right here. Of course, we gotta look already for 2022, and here they will say they will release new heroes and new FOTA lands. We see on February they will release the alpha on iOS, Android, and PC with the FOTA wallet in the app, the campaign mode, the quest system. They will have farming, new heroes, the beta arena, the PC version, the IDO, and pancake listing. So February will be a great month for FOTA. So not financial advice, but you guys need to keep an eye out for this, for the IDO. Oh, look, and you can see right here all these partners and backers. They are certified by Certic, and they have a bunch of sponsors to make sure that the game will be successful. We have right here the core team, the CEO, the CTO, the COO, and the art director, which did an amazing job, by the way, because it looks fantastic, and some advisors. And you can join the fight now by joining their group chat on Telegram, where you will have all the latest news. And here, make sure to follow all their socials. They also have a YouTube channel where they release all these trailers and clips of the games. So let's take a look also at their marketplace, because here in the marketplace you can actually see all the races. So we have human, demon, beast, omni, king, ogre, dragon, and elf. And in between all these races we have different classes. So we have a hunter, chemist, mech, warlock, assassin, mage, priest, and warriors. And these are the attributes that I was referring before when we were talking about the items. So each item will give certain power-ups and boosts to each attribute. So for example, there might be an item that will boost your HP and your damage, or some other for your mana and your armor, or your movement speed and your attack speed. And something great about the game is that if some heroes are actually too expensive for you, you can rent them out. So you will be able to rent the heroes, play, earn some tokens, and then eventually buy up your own hero. Or if you already have more than one hero, you can put one here for other people to use, or for you to sell it if you just want to sell it off. Now, before we end the video, you can go on the docs and you can read all these lore. If you like mobile games like me, you can read all of this. I've been reading all of this, and I assure you the lore is nice. You can see how long it is. The lore is huge. And there's also a deep explanation of all the races. It explains in detail all the races that are available in the game, as well as the classes, and descriptions about the heroes. Everything will be available for you to read here once you look at the docs. Before we end, we need to take a look at the token distribution, because this is also a nice information for you to have to understand if the game will be sustainable or not. And let me tell you, the tokenomics are solid on this one. So with a total supply of 700 million FOTA, the total circulating supply will be increased based on the system's mining features. So 1.5% is the seed sale, 10% will be after the IDO, 3 days, vesting for 18 months and open block by block. So a vesting period of 18 months, which is really good. 5% will go to the strategic sale, again vesting for 15 months, then 3% for the private sale, then will be vested for 1 year, then 1%, 1.5% for the public sale, and will be vested for 5 months, and then 65% will be in-game rewards and will be vesting for at least 60 months. Then we have 4, 5, 10, and 5%, which will be for marketing and development, liquidity and listing, foundation and team and advisor. So this is the part that the team will get, which is only 5%. So there's not going to be a risk of them holding the bags of all these tokens in the game. Only 5% will go for them. So it's a really good token distribution, and I think this game will be successful just because it is very well designed. So this is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys will check out Fight of the Ages, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get more alpha like this. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.